throne's mine. The future's here and it's my time. Straight shot, going for the head with it. Take his head off and say that I did it. Good riddance. Say hi to the bad guy, I'm back in business. If you took what's mine, I'm back to get it. There's nothing you can do, I'm back with vengeance. Now turn me loose. Now turn me loose.
What's going on, everybody? It's just representing for CahApp just playing around with some new stuff. Yeah, every time you log into any form of internet with social media, you are inside the matrix, sir. So shout out to you. You are always in the matrix. Happy New Year also. Happy New Year. Appreciate everybody for coming on through. What's going on, D-Darrell? Just playing around with some stuff, killing some time a little bit before we have the group conversation for 8 p.m. Central Time. So I guess a little shameless plug wouldn't hurt. So 8 p.m. Central Time, that would be in about 4 hours, where we'll be discussing a conversation via Jubilee. Can men and women be friends? So we don't have to address it now, but we will address the conversation for 8 p.m. Central Time. The topic is going to be can men and women. It's on the description. The title's already prepped to the thumbnail. Yeah, can men and women be friends? I saw a red pill female grifter by the name of Janelle Gordon that was up on Jubilee, and it was like a mix of different. Well, it was a huge divide. You had the younger generation, I guess we call them the Gen Zs, versus one very old woman by the name of Janelle Gordon, looking very flashy, with the tatas all out, giving her critique and perspective on why men and women cannot be friends. And I feel like that'd be a good discussion with the group. A very good discussion. So we'll see how that works out. Also, I was playing around, checking out some stuff on Instagram Reel. I want this suit with the gloves, not the bag though. I want this suit with the tie, everything that comes with it. I want this suit. So, ladies, y'all let me know what y'all think. You think your boy look kind of clean in this? Because I'm loving the suit. I think you should have cufflinks though, just in case. Just little cufflinks. Let the trim be out just a little bit so you can see all the white. There was something else I was watching. It was pretty cool. Other than that, how was everybody's we definitely got to do another narcissist topic, because I covered I think like 3-4 conversations dealing with narcissist personalities, narcissist trait, dark triads, flying monkeys. So I thought that was very interesting. I was coming across a new person. That's a good question. Do I believe there's a higher power? Yes. Again, do I believe there's a God? Yes. Am I like crazy, super religious? No. Do I respect everybody's religion background? Even if you don't respect it, don't, because I think we have a guest here all the time that's an atheist, so I respect that, because the whole foundation of all religion, right, supposed to be to love, respect, honor everybody. That's supposed to be the foundation of it. And then they have their own separate practices. Like, I don't know, for some reason, they're trying to think of Muslims, they pray daily, like get up in the morning, afternoon, night. They pray daily, a little bit more times than any other religions that I've known of. Then you got your Catholics, Baptists, all the other denominations, you know. So yeah, I respect them all. Even the Amish. Even the Amish. Yeah, but back to the traits of a female narcissist. So I thought it'd be pretty interesting because I even reviewed the one with the parents narcissist dynamic. So I thought it was pretty interesting. So I want to later down the line cover something like this, the female traits. Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Because you hit something with this one says number one trait of a female narcissist: they practice selective aneism. I probably screwed up the name, but it's all good. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming at you like will deny their words, actions, and accountability in order to protect their crafted image to others. I agree. I came across her like not too long ago, and she had a lot of interesting takes with the traits of a toxic. Well, narcissist is just toxic altogether, but a lot of people say they have good qualities. I don't see it, but I came across this young lady. She has a lot of takes when it comes to narcissists. Also says their goal is for you to question yourself and create confusion. That's like the best gaslighting tactic ever. Man, people don't understand when somebody bait or gaslight you. And I give you an example just for the baiting. Like the topic for today at 8 p.m. Central Time, right? I can easily just make a thumbnail a little bit more catchy and triggering, and the goal, the opportunity to bait and trigger Janelle Gordon for opportunity for her to hit the link, for her to hop on the panel, for her to, hit the chat, right? Because her face is up there. That's usually how people get instantly triggered. My face is on thumbnail, so I gotta talk. That's number one. Then it's how we portray your image on a thumbnail. And then that's also could be gaslighting and triggering too, because when it comes gaslighting, you're judging somebody else's reality that's actually a fact. And people get gaslight like, yo, that's not true. Then they get instantly triggered and they come very, very, very reactive toward it. So that is the first flag right there. What else is that to say? Perfect storm. I think I did follow you, lady. I think I did follow you. What else we got here? Hey, what's going on, X-Ray? Hey, lady, just to I know you had asked me something you didn't know. Where is it? Not saying that I thought you knew everything, but well, let me just do selfish plug. 8 p.m. Central Time, we're having a group conversation. Can men and women be friends? That would be tonight. But there's something you had in the comments, and I just wanted to add when the purge thing went on. Okay, cool. Here it is. I just want to add some more context to that. Excuse me. Appreciate everybody for coming on through, and Happy New Year. And the question also to everybody in the chat: what's appropriate time to stop saying Happy New Year? Because I thought about this last year, and I wanted to voice my opinion about that. What's appropriate time to stop saying Happy New Year? Is it a week? Is it 2 weeks? Is it the day after? Because I know a lot of people don't share. This is actually better. Oh, my man said today. Oh, excuse me. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. What's good, Chaos? Chaotic. Chaos. Sorry. Chaos. Yeah, so X-ray. So okay, so you was asking me about the well, you was like, hey, I didn't know you'd be here. So yeah, this was me interviewing Auntie like a year ago. It was a really good, interesting conversation because this is something he started out with his niche with his channel, with the purge. He does like every quarterly of the year. I thought it'd be an interesting conversation because you never know if it blows up, which I thought it would, and I feel like I predicted right, especially with this current purge. It blew up. I think it'd get bigger if he still continued to do it. And we had the great engaging conversation. So yeah, that's what pretty much I just wanted to add it to the conversation. It was I actually had an interview with him a year ago. Before that year ago, um, I was a host for his purge. Yeah, but I was more so in the back scenes. I didn't. That's not my taste to be like on the panel yelling, screaming back and forth. So never doing that. Oh no, we're human. It's not a known better thing. It's just you wasn't aware. I honestly I didn't want to be like I'm not the type of guy like let me be in the spotlight because I want a spotlight because there's type of people on I don't want to say YouTube, but they're just individuals that always want to be on panels just because the numbers are big or because another person hit a certain peak um in their status. Like I after that I just slowly start falling off. Like if you're doing your thing, you start blowing ice, I'd rather just fall off. I'd rather be behind the scenes. I just remember he asked he needed help to host it, and I was like, sure, no problem. What do you need me to do? And I did it. And then I was like, I don't need to be in front of the camera for that. Whatever you need me to do behind the scenes, I'll do that. And I just left like that. Same thing, Fatty. Like when Fatty started coming out, I was like, oh, underdog. Let me support that. And then look at his channels up there, doing good. I don't need to be on a panel, hole hopping like everybody else. You're good. You're doing good. Maybe there's something I could do behind the scenes, that I see that you're lacking on. I'll add my input on it. And if I have the time, I'll contribute. That's pretty much how I do it. What's going on? Hey, Lauren. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. We took a vote, so I can't say Happy New Year to nobody, but I will say Happy New Year. I will get it out the way. I will make it officially me saying Happy New Year for one whole week. Then I'm going to be done with it. I'm not going to say Happy New Year to nobody unless they say it to me. Then I'll be very polite and say it back to them. I like the people that don't celebrate holidays. There's some very mean people out there who don't celebrate holidays. They don't say Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving. They don't do all that, but yet they'll be somewhere else and offer that. So I'm very confused with that one. You don't celebrate Halloween holidays, but yet you express it. Very, very, very different. Very different. Yeah, let me get the excuse me. Since I'm doing like the shameless plugs. Yeah, so tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, we are going to be doing a group conversation. So about men and women cannot be friends, ? Which I felt was very interesting, but an old conversation, but it was very trending on Jubilee, and I felt like it'd be a good conversation. So we're going to have that. Also, if you do have time, you're more than welcome to subscribe, hit the bell and notification, get updated on everything. And looking forward in the current days ahead, we will discussion about the women and men made a list, training conversation about a woman going to or refusing to go to Cheesecake Factory and being inconvenienced on it. I thought it was very weird. We have a funny one here about Simon Holloman taking a trip over to Kendra G and making a online dating show. Trying to get them virtual buns. We have here another topic where I didn't even know this was a lifestyle. This is like the weirdest thing ever. Men and women live in a car, live in their vans, somehow hooking and tricking out their vehicles. There's another lady that's showing like a cost of living aspect of it, like how did that work out? So yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. Also in the future, we're going to be doing a little bit, a few more of content of Fresh and Fit because very emotional. Saying a lot of stuff that could be that's a case study right there. So it won't be a let's dunk on them type deal. If that's how you feel, I'm fine with that. But we have to make this a conversation because individuals that say what men and women should be doing, but doing the opposite of that is showing it is very, very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, shout out to my three hosts right here. Classic Ruby. Wes will be on tonight along with Classic Ruby. Hopefully Inky respond to the email and Discord and she would be on along with everybody else who got the invites via Discords and emails. So they are all welcome. Do. Oh, I got to do an update. What is this? I have to do two updates. If anybody ever watched this right here, this is a woman, and I consider her a good friend. Shout out to Jersey. Angela Redding, a mom who school was teaching and promoting pronouns in her elementary school, and she took um, her um, her children out of the public elementary school, and from there it got a little bit uniquely spicy. And what I mean by this, the government got involved and started and got people involved to protest her house. It's a lot. So she explained it better. I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's a long, long story to the point where she actually, I think the lawsuit is still active with her, suing pretty much everybody. And it affected her, her kids, her family with this outcome. So she was also on Fox News. She honored me to come on to the panel to have a conversation. So it was an update. Wasn't too much to expound on, about like an hour or two, but I definitely need to do an update with this right here. And hopefully she can come on for a part two, just give us like some updates on the current events because there was a lot going on with her life and the family. Also, another one we need to do an update on. There's something I was looking down here. We need to do an update. Update. We need to do it since the winter is still here for most of us. We need to do an update on topic for cuffing season. If anybody doesn't know what cuffing season is, we need to have that conversation just to rehash it a little bit. Just rehash it. I love Boys to Men. Boys to Men, As Yet. Also add into that list Shy. Also add that Shy in there. So let me. Jeez, I hope I spelled it right. Oh. I'm gonna play all of it just for the copyright issue, but I'm gonna play like a little bit of it. Yeah, they don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that X-ray. They don't know nothing about that. All right, what I had going on the Instagram? Oh, I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know if anybody's seen this yet on Instagram. I might take it to TikTok.
I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
Your new empire?
Don't make me kill you.
Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy!
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
If you're not a Star Wars fan, then you don't know. You don't know. Homegirl, like she need that. She felt it. She felt it.
Let's see, she's got a warrant. Pissed off by your place. And thank you. Okay. Let's get this opened up. Now, these are all your save files, right?
I don't play video games.
You don't? Okay, well, somebody put 150 hours in the Red Dead Redemption. Ooh, and they crafted the Legends of the East satchel? I can probably just delete this save.
So wait, stop. Okay. I don't think you understand.
No, I don't.
You have to collect perfect skins, which means you cannot use your gun. You have to use a bow and arrow or have to creep up on the animal with a knife. And then after you collect the perfect skins, you have to craft every other satchel first.
Tell them.
I just think that whoever crafted all of those satchels spent too much time for you to just delete it.
That sounds like that would be bogus to go on ahead and delete those. And maybe I should give the island of Tsushima back to the Mongolians.
No, okay, listen, I'll tell you everything. I will tell you everything.
Let's see, she's got a warrant. Pissed off by it.
I don't know why we did that man like that. Got some struggles. Oh, another Star Wars reference. Let's get it.
I get props to hip hop, so hip hop hooray! Ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hey, ho, hip hop hooray! Ho, hey, ho, this is how we do it.
Yeah, I love when my man put the force hands up. Struggle says, have you seen the video of a chick deletes a dude? Chick deletes a dude, my player, and she thought it was funny. Deletes a dude, my player. I don't understand that. You mean deletes like everything on the game? I seen a chick like fake a prank. Well, she actually pranked them where she had like the PlayStation Xbox or PlayStation as a gift, gave it to him, and he was shaking it up, so it had like a solid object in there. And when he opened it, it was nothing in there. He just bust out crying. Oh, it's a player you make on 2K. Oh, I think I've seen that. Have you seen the of it? Okay. I think I've seen that. Have you seen the video on a chick that Lisa do player and she thought, oh yeah, I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that. You know what's crazy? when PlayStation was like a whole hot thing, I literally everything I saved, I would literally just take the memory card out and put that sucker somewhere just in case of dumb stuff like that. What's going on, Jedi Mike? Happy New Year. I am making it. We all discussed it and took a vote. So no, it's just a chill regular stream, man. I was doing some stuff, playing around, had some stuff saved in the quote unquote archives, and I decided to just react to a few of it. I don't know if you are a Star Wars fan, sir, but let me play this real quick for you.
I get props to hip hop, so hip hop hooray! Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hip hop hooray! Oh, hey, oh, this is how we do it.
Oh, really? Oh, nice. Nice. You're more than welcome if you want to come up, Jedi Mike. I'm just killing time, man. I got like 4 hours, well, a little bit less than 4 hours before we have group conversation tonight for men and women. Can men and women be friends? A reaction video from Jubilee. Female Red Pillow's on there, you know, trying to shoot her juju out there at the world. I think it's just the Tata. She's trying to confuse men, but they wasn't falling for it. But it's going to be a group discussion. Can men and women be friends? So I think it's a very interesting conversation. Went trending on Jubilee. So right now we're just kicking and chilling. Nothing very serious. I didn't know. It was some people that I see follow him, I'm mutual friends with on Instagram, and I was actually surprised they follow him too. Susan Speaks actually follow. I think she met him too. When I'm doing the comic stream. Hey, that's a good question. X-Ray, we can ask that. We have that conversation in a few hours. Single friends, married friends, engaged friends, side piece friends. Like, hey, what are we talking about? So everybody will throw these friends out. Everybody like to throw out, this my friend, like it's Christmas candy. This my friend. This my friend. Or what's the other one? I love you. I love you, girl. They love throwing that LOVE word out like it's Christmas candy. They love throwing that Christmas candy out. Yeah, well, we'll have to make a plan for it because I think I told Red about it, and I know you do your thing. I really don't do it over here at all, except for that one time because Wally actually tested my gangster. He's like, Grey Pill, you're not gonna talk about the Flash is trash on the movie. I was like, try me, Wally, try me. Made a thumbnail so quick. Let's have a conversation about it. It's trash. Let's go. Let's go. Matter of fact, here's a link for you, Wally. Pull on up. Pull on up. Yeah, we got to make a conversation about it. I know Matt Drill gave like a good little suggestion for a topic one time, so we shall see. We shall see.
When you take the chance to go after your dreams, when you take the risk, sure, you may fail, but what if you fly?
Spritz, spritz, spritz. Spritz, spritz. Hey, New York, is that what you be doing when you hit the gym? Right on time. Right on time. Hey, New York, that's what you be doing. You hit the gym. You'll spray your face, look like you sweating, and then you'll run down the stairs. Then come up and have the video playing and do some shadow boxing like you did some workout. Just let me know. You be honest with me. It's only me and you here. Only me and you here. Shout out to Jaden Fort, man. Hey, appreciate y'all guys. We're gonna have a group conversation 8 p.m. Central Time where we sit and discuss, talk about can men and women be friends. I saw a reaction video. Well, actually, a conversation that was having at Jubilee, and our favorite female red pillar / guru / grifter was over there trying to, put her juju out there to the world to see, so she can influence the youth, because she was the oldest person there, bro. It was crazy, the oldest one there. But are you trying to be killing you? Okay, let me ask this, because I've actually done some, training, motivational coaching myself. So, when you come to the gym, do you come in with all that makeup or stuff like? Because I'm telling you, as somebody actually like do the motivational coaching with some people and help them work out, I think that's the most annoying thing. When I have a female quote unquote client comes in and she just like got all the makeup on, the gloss and the lipstick, and let me get all the hair done. And I'm like, you do know you're gonna be sweating, right? You do know them eyelashes are gonna be like drooping over. You do know that mascara gonna be coming across. The eyeliner gonna be you can look like the Little Shop of Horrors. You do realize this, right? And then I'll get the one that would do like, it was crazy. It was one did like maybe 20 seconds. I forgot what cardio was doing. And she just like, whoo, I'm tired. I feel like I'm breaking up in sweat. I'm like, it's only 20 seconds. We literally got an hour. 30, if you can hang for 30. And it wasn't nothing like extreme. Just like, hey, get some warm-up jumping jacks, some warm-up like little squats, stuff like that. And then let's get to understand and work out each machine. So yeah, that's crazy. Jay says, I don't see many women with makeup on. Instead, they have on their look at me shorts and matching outfit. Yeah. You're supposed to be going to the gym just to do what you're supposed to do at the gym. Even if you're working out at home or around the area. One of my homeboys, like he actually motivated me to do that one time, because I have like actually custom weights. They're like 20 pounds each. And it's pretty cool. One day I'll take a picture of it, Jay, and I'll put it in the Discord. Okay, remember the scene on Dragon Ball, right? When Goku got deleted and he was at training, he had them huge, big, whatever they was on his arms and his ankles and wrists, like some kind of weight. I have something custom made like that, but it's about like this wide, this big, and it's literally on my wrist. Literally, it's on my wrist, and the sucker is heavy. It's like 20 pounds each. So I do like slow rotations with it, just cause. All my pictures do. I like where the makeup make. All my pictures do. I look like I wear that much. No, I don't judge nobody's Instagram, because Instagram is Instagram. I'm just saying, if somebody just go to the gym, and two, I think one of the pictures I've seen, because and this is me personally, I'm very picky with people do all these crazy filters, because it's like it's not showing you, but I understand like if you got different lighting and stuff. But my issue is when people in general just go to the gym and they have all this makeup on, knowing your sole purpose to go to the gym is to what? Work out, stay healthy, hopefully have a goal set in mind, be a little bit more physical active, lose some weight, something. That's pretty much what's supposed to be the goal of a gym. But also be careful which gyms you go to too, because each gym doesn't hold the same standards as real gyms. Like for example, I have no hate or remorse against what's that name? This Planet Fitness, right? I think Planet Fitness is a decent gym, but at the same time, Planet Fitness be having pizzas like every other month, like boxes of pizza. That's not healthy. It's not even like homemade, gluten-free, handmade dough, whatever pizza. It's like it's actual pizza from Domino's. And then they're having a morning. Yeah, I'm telling you, Jay. You know what? I got you, Jay. Since we just fooling around, I'll show you. Let me get this out real quick. Then they're having a morning. They'll have like the bagels, cream cheese, jelly, the huge coffee containers for people having a morning. That's all. That's all they do. I literally called my cousin because I know he a big country dude, so he liked to eat. I went to Planet Fitness one time. They started introducing that. Man, I called my cousin requested, hey, cuz, they got pizza up in here. He's like, hey, cuz, so how I'm gonna get it? I said, man, you already added to a memory. Go ahead and get your grub on. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But since I'm on, let me show you, Jay, because this is weird, bro. This was so weird. Because they do it as a joke now, but it's a thing. It is a thing. 24 is pretty cool. 24 just came to our end, but 24 from my experience, 24 the 24 gym mostly be like on the West Coast. Like, is it predominantly in California? Because one guy that I saw that was promoting their new gym here on our end is originally from Cali. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. All that pizza. Big boy man right there. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I will hold on. Let me see what he's saying. Because I feel like he's about to lie to us.
Yeah, Pizza Mondays. So you get a membership. You get free pizza on Mondays. Yes, yeah.
Free pizza, you get a membership. Free pizza, you get a membership. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that demon. I'll show it again. Look at that demon. Satan. Look at that demon. There's another one. Beelzebub. Look at him go. Look at him. Somebody already in that one. Look at him. Man, he got his hands all in there. Look at him. Ain't nobody even trying to go to the gym. Look at him. Homegirl, sister. No. My man my man, brother. Don't do it. Don't do it. And they sit down like, look at him in the chair. If I sit down and I signed my month away and Planet Fitness on $10 a month, I get a free pizza? Sure, you get a free pizza. How much the box of pizzas, Martha? Well, the box of pizzas at Little Caesars like $5.99. That sounds like a good deal to me because we only putting in $10 a month, and I can add you as a guest, so we're technically splitting the cost. And so that's like what 10 divided into to 4 a week. Oh, that's a great deal. So I'm gonna come up here every Monday. Don't re-sign it, and then I'm gonna get as much pizza I want. Then I can run to the next door to the gym. They got the Dollar General, and I can get me a 3-liter for another $1. That's a whole one. Yeah, but what about your broken hand? And we see his little broken hand right here. Little broken hand. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. What you mean? They don't sound like that? They don't sound like that? I thought they sounded like that. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What's going on, Alicia? Appreciate you. Happy New Year. I was told by the chat, because you know how the internet is, so you got to listen to the internet. So we took a vote because I asked a very gracious, honest question. Hey, can anybody, how long can we say Happy New Year to people, right? Because I know most people don't believe in the holidays, all that good stuff, but it's still a custom here in the States to say, hey, Happy New Year. But it's also worldwide, shout out to Dubai and everything else. Because I saw Dubai display of their holiday celebration. That was crazy. New York, I think we need to make a trip to Dubai because, man, on New Year's, that might be a personal goal. every year, go to a certain country that they celebrate the New Year's and see how that works out. Man, I would love to take that trip. But yeah, so we took a vote. So the question was, how long can you say Happy New Year to a person the day of New Year? So one person said tomorrow you stop saying it. Oh, you been there? That make me jealous. Now I'm low key triggered. I don't even know why. Merry Christmas, Rude. Merry Christmas. That's what I'm talking about. Get that, because it isn't Merry Christmas supposed to be the holiday spirit all year round. So why can't we say Merry Christmas every day? Why can't we say that every day? I am so petty, Rude. I might just tell people Merry Christmas on my birthday just cause. And that's in April. Yeah, hook me up. I'm all about them discounts. Never on New Year's, but hey, I love to travel. Yeah, me too. I've mostly been doing the road trips. I think I traveled twice. 3 times outside the country. Had a blast. So far, Ireland is my favorite place to be. That's in April. That's in April, New York. We gotta wait for it. That's in April. So what else I was sharing? You don't know the half of it, Rude. You don't know the half of it, good sir. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, I was pretty much talking about the fitness and stuff. So again, 8 p.m. Central Time, we're going to have a group discussion talking about can lovers be friends? Friends can be lovers, or just can men and female become friends? So that's going to be the conversation for tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. So right now we're just chilling. Appreciate Either Man roll up in here, Jedi Mike, everybody else coming on through for the chill conversation. So right now I had a lot of stuff in the archives showing some stuff I had like saved and just floating around there, just giving myself some extra topics and content conversation. I'm having break up in segments. I'm not gonna reveal all of it, but I thought a few stuff here just to like chit chat a bit. So right now it's poking the bear a little bit, just some gym people out there who love to do stuff like this.
When you take the chance to go after your dreams, when you take the risk, sure, you may fail, but what if you fly?
Look at her. Spritzing. Pretending she's working out. The hypocrisy. The shame. I thought it was really cool. So if anybody is like very vindictive, very petty, like you disrespect somebody, you cross a line of somebody, I think people need to understand the outcome of it. So I thought this was very cleverly done in YouTube, but also, in Instagram is funny as crap.
Now y'all know we gotta get our op back for talking crazy on the net, right?
Yeah.
Back for that. I just want to know, y'all ready?
Yeah, for
we
sure.
ready. I'm ready.
All right,
I'm ready. All right, bet. I want one of
y'all.
y'all to run into his daughter's classroom. She in school right now. Flip the light switch on and off as fast as you can. She got epilepsy. His uncle is homeless. Pull up on him and feed him 10 Popeyes biscuits. No Bev. His son is in the 1st grade, and his favorite animal is a squirrel. I want one of y'all to catch a squirrel, wait for his son to get out of school, and then when he sees you outside, spike the squirrel on the ground. Kill it on impact. His grandma is a Christian. Go outside her house in the middle of the night and play trumpets. She gonna think it's the rapture. And then when she walk up to the window, say you are not chosen and pull off. His grandpa is a Vietnam veteran. He goes shopping inside Walmart. I want y'all to run up behind him and pop a balloon in his ear. And I want y'all to pull up to an orphanage and play Dear Mama by Tupac on the loudspeakers. Not because it relates to the op, just because I find it funny. It makes me laugh. After that, I want y'all to break into his house, open up every pack of ramen, take out the seasoning, and fill it back up. He don't deserve flavor. Bro, can we just kill him? Nah, that's not enough. Then I want y'all to slip a Lego into his shoes. Kill him? Nah, that's not enough. Please? Nah, that's not enough. Please? Nah, that's not enough. Now y'all know.
I ain't gonna lie, that's clippable right there. That is clippable. Hey, that's on some whole next level petty, but it's not enough. It's not enough. This is what happens when you start crossing people, man. Can't be doing it. Can't be doing it. I thought this one was pretty cool.
Now that Christmas is over, everybody's making these tweets and Facebook posts about New Year, New Me. Shut up. You're still on meth, Cheryl. And this chick in her Cookie Monster pajamas smoking some Marlboro talking about New Year, New Me. Listen, the only thing new for you this year is a new baby and a brand new baby daddy. She the type of chick that had 4 kids and 5 different baby daddies. How does that happen? She don't even know. They're her best friends talking about how 2018 whooped her butt. We can tell. Take a picture of last year, put it together with a picture of this year, looking like a before and after picture like you see on the walls in high school. Before and after bath salt. Now that Christmas is over, everybody's making these tweets and Facebook posts about New Year, New Me. Shut up.
I know.
You're still on meth, Cheryl. And this chick in her Cookie Monster pajamas smoking some Marlboro talking about New Year, New Me. Listen, the only thing new for you this year is a new baby and a brand new baby daddy. She the type of chick that had 4 kids and 5 different baby daddies. How does that happen? She don't even know. They're her best friends talking about how 2018 whooped her butt. We can tell. Take a picture of last year, put it together with a picture of this year, looking like a before and after picture like you see on the walls in high school. Before and after bath salt.
I feel like this kid had all this built up. I feel like this kid had all this built up at age 2 and just kept looking. You know how some babies, I don't know if everybody's seen this right. There'd be some babies like just come from straight from birth at 1 and had this mean mugging look on their face. I feel like this kid was that kid at 2. When he came into the world, just like, yo, there's a lot going on right now. So I'm just gonna have this like this face. And then somehow just came across Cheryl or a person like Cheryl and just let it all out. Like, yo, I'm tired of you. I can't walk right now. I'm crawling. So now I'm finally walking. I got my clothes on. I know how to tie my shoes. I can, do my alphabets from A to Z. I'm just gonna let Cheryl have it because I'm tired of Cheryl. She's doing the same effery from the day 1 of my born year, year 2, year 3, year 5. I think this kid look like what he like. Look like he ate. He just like, I'm tired of it. Now, what if that was his auntie? What if Cheryl is his auntie? He just like, I'm not even gonna say auntie no more. Just you're Cheryl. You're Cheryl. You're Cheryl. You effed up, and I'm tired of it, Cheryl. Tired of it. Tired of you talking about new year, new me. Every decade I see doing the same effery, Cheryl. You're messy, Cheryl. You're messy. Talking about something I don't know if it's my baby. You know it's your baby. Oh. You got me. She got me. She got me. She got me good. All right, so here's another one I think I saw. There was another one I saw I thought was pretty cool. Oh, did I pass it? Hope I didn't pass it. Oh man, I got a good one. Let me get this funny one out the way, and I think this might be a little conversation here. I thought it was funny.
Yo, watch where you going. You got to fight? You got to fight? Yeah, yeah. My legs and my arms. I can't feel them. going? Watch where you going. You got to fight? You got to fight? Yeah, yeah. Help! Oh, my legs and my arms! I can't feel them.
I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. My man said, "You want to fight to the Indian?" He pulled out the deodorant on the Indian. The Indian just got paralyzed. Then the Indian pulled the lotion out on the black dude. Was like, "Hey," and then now I guess his elbows and knees were so ashy, just like fell apart when the lotion touched it. That's crazy. Very funny. Okay, here's one I thought would be a good one for conversation for the most part.
Freddie, I'm sorry, but I did not string you along.
You kissed me. And then a month later, you laughed at the idea of us being a couple.
I laughed because I was uncomfortable.
You said that in 100 years, I could only ever be your friend.
I said that our friendship was the most important of my life. That meant something to me. But I guess to you, being my friend is just a consolation prize.
That's not fair.
No, it's not fair that you made me the bad guy for all these years just because I didn't like you back.
If you didn't like me, why did you kiss me?
To give us closure, so we could both move on.
Oh, well, gee, thank you for the closure. That was awfully generous of you.
Freddie!
All right, I hope everybody heard that, understood that. If you agree with her, let me know, because I think that was a conversation. That is a conversation. If you agree with her in this scenario, I'll play it back, but let me know. Shout out to JJ said, Gripper, did you see Dave News special 55 minutes now? Which Dave? EMP Dave Chappelle? Dave Chappelle? No. Shout out to New York. Yeah, I agree with the queen. GP is really going to be my baby's daddy. I can't find anyone else. Oh, damn. So I'm option 3. I'm option 3. I'm option 3. I just want to break down the whole sentence. Just want to make sure my psyche is okay with this. Just want to make sure my psyche is okay with this. GP is really going to be my baby's daddy. Well, first of all, let's get that part. GP is really going to be my big. First of all, I appreciate you for thinking of my seed to be the chosen one. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is an honor. It is an honor. That's very precious to me. I know that you do have the finances to hold your own and all this good stuff. So thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. She says, period. All right. So she's closing that. That's a statement right there. That's a statement. So obviously there's some goals in mind in the future. Okay. So I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know. She was exploring options. She said, hey, GP's a nice guy. Let me put him on the waiting list. And now something happened in the outcome. And now let me bump him with a 2. Let me put him on the waiting list again. Some other activities, current events in life happen. Let me bump him up again. Okay. All right. So she goes and says, I can't find anyone else as short as. Oh, okay. So she did have a prior goal. She did have a prior goal. So obviously, because all these spaces out there, they say women want the tall men with the statuses, the looks and status. So right here showing me that New York is looking for somebody with the heart. Okay, she's looking for somebody with the heart. So it's not all about the looks and materialistic stuff for New York. All right, that sounds like a good person. Says I cannot find anyone else as short as me. So she doesn't have heightism. But there's always a catch when you put that but in there. Anytime you put a but in a sentence, you're screwed. She says, but him and I, heard two short people make a tall baby. Who told you that? Who told you that? You in the medical field. Who told you that lie? I gotta look this up. Who told you that? I feel like that's an investigation. That's an investigation. Who told you that lie? It could have been one person. It gotta be one person. Yo, that's crazy. I'm more triggered on that statement than anything else. Like, if you say YouTube, I'm oh my god, I'm gonna be so upset. Like, we really listen to unprofessional clowns on YouTube? Like, are we really doing this? Are we really doing this? And they making it a statement? Oh man. Let's make some sense here, Jay. Jay says your grandparents must have been giants to come to that conclusion. Hey, that's the only way. That is the only way. All right. I got derailed for a minute, so let's get back to this. So, ladies, let me know what y'all think. And gentlemen, let me know what y'all think about this one right here.
Freddie, I'm sorry, but I did not string you along.
You kissed me. And then a month later, you laughed at the idea of us being a couple.
I laughed because I was uncomfortable.
You said that in 100 years, I could only ever be your friend.
I said that our friendship was the most important of my life. That meant something to me. But I guess to you, being my friend is just a consolation prize.
That's not fair.
No, it's not fair that you made me the bad guy for all these years just because I didn't like you back.
If you didn't like me, why did you kiss me?
To give us closure, so we could both move on.
Oh, well, gee, thank you for the closure. That was awfully generous of you.
Freddie!
That was a lot. That was a lot. Anybody agree to anything that the female said? Do anybody agree with her perspective on the outcome of their relationship? Do anybody agree? All right. So while we're processing that, before I get my thoughts out, just let me know what y'all agree on. Do you agree with the guy? Do you agree with the girl? Because that was a lot. A lot of manipulation also going on. What's going on? Avoid Hornet. Mr. Hornet, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If y'all are new, hit the subscribe button. Definitely hit the thumbs up. Definitely hit the bell notification. We are going to have a group conversation every Tuesday tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time, where we talk about a trending conversation on Jubilee. Can men and women be friends? Can men and women be friends? So that's going to be the conversation for tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time, where I saw a very good conversation with a lot of people. And I also witnessed a female red pillar slash grifter slash whatever. She professionally trying to claim herself by the name of Janelle Gordon. So we will have that conversation. All right, so let's get to it. So their thoughts was, so she just wanted to go. Okay. So Alicia says she tried to flip it on him. That's unfamiliar to him. Gaslighting. I don't think she intentionally gaslit, but I think in her mind, she saw it another way. But I agree with you, Alicia. She did flip it. Yes, be friends, New York. Can men and women be friends? Like only friends. Like not we've been friends, been best friends, and now we're hooking up 5-10 years. Can we just only be friends? Can men and women only be friends? In a general sense, can men and women only be friends? Because there's some that say we can't. Jay says, if so, he's one of the girls, and I agree with them. Bruh. But he said they dated. Well, they didn't actually say they dated. He said, hey, we was in a relationship. You kissed me. Why you kissed me? She said, oh, I only kissed you because of closure. So everybody locking lips just for closure? That's kind of weird and very odd. I'll play it again, New York, just one more time. That boundary never should have been. Yeah. Yep. I agree. What's going on, Harley Dad? Said, what a great pill at work, just popping in by to say hi and say, hey, everybody, appreciate you, Harley Dad. 8 p.m. Central Time, we're going to have a group conversation. Can men and women be friends? Based on a lot of perspectives going on for the very trending topic on Jubilee. And with our gracious guest, that was that's a female red pill grifter. She was on there giving her perspectives and letting her tatas fly out so everybody can understand what she's saying. Wasn't he the third wheel too? The other two, yeah, that's pretty much the whole outcome. But you know how people clip things to just give a moment so you can kind of analyze that. Yeah, he was always the third wheel, the whole show. I think he was the guy that was building attraction toward her. So he took the opportunity on her. So she gave him a shot, let the relationship, the girlfriend-boyfriend ship drag out for like a month. And that's when this conversation happened. And her reason was, hey, I gave you a kiss as a closure. And it's like, what? Must be friends besides my wife is a girl. Hey, we'll have that conversation. I agree. They must be friends. My wife. Yeah. My best friend besides my wife is a girl. We have been friends for over 20 years, never dated or had any thoughts that way about her, and she is gorgeous. Okay. Good stuff. See? We're going to have that conversation at 8 p.m. Central Time. What do New Yorkers say? I've slept in my best. Whoa, yeah, whoa. She says, I slept in my bestie's male friend bed and nothing happened. With him in it? New York, I want to give you the link, New York, so you can kind of expand upon that a little bit because I have questions. Let me know. Okay. All right, this is for the fellas me asking. So, was you wearing anything very provocative when you sleep in a said bed with them? And two, did you do the interview? Y'all do like the border, the wall in the beds? Like, there's like sheets in the bed, like one sleep in the bottom sheet, the other one sleep in the top sheet, so there'd not be no connection. And
Really?
you're a very unique person. New York, you're very, very, very unique person. I'm gonna ask. At that time, with the best friend in beds, did you have a current relationship at that time? I'm so projecting right now. I apologize. I'm so projecting. X-Ray says I ended up dating a few of my guy friends and eventually married one of them, but I still have one male friend of 20 years. Was that male friend of 20 years is the guy that you dated? Was that male friend the one that you dated? Because there's nothing wrong with this. Like, I ended up dating a few of my guy friends and eventually married one of them. Okay. That's what's up. New York says I went on that road trip. So always the road trip. Shout out to the Red Pills. Shout out to the Red Pill. New York says I went on that road trip with a fine soon-to-be doctor, and he slept in the same hotel room, and nothing happened. That is wild. You know what? I'm not gonna. It's not like because I don't want you to assume that I'm disagreeing with you because I I never went that close. I'm not. I never went that close of like less than the same bed. But if I have, I'm putting up pillow border walls. I'm wearing sweatpants. She wearing sweatpants. I mean, I want her comfortable, but I'm like something got to be something because I don't want no morning woods. I don't want no arousal. And women is so good for this. I think it's universal. Y'all women can let me know. This is so universal. If a woman in a relationship or she girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and they have these arguments, or even if it's not arguments, women do this little let me do to the side, arch my back and have my booty sticking up, and then do this little kind of weird little slow twerk a little bit. Women think they slick when they do that. Okay. Y'all think y'all slick. It ain't gonna work on me. So I will put at that situation you're saying, New York, I'll put the pillow wall up. I'll get an extra sheet. You could take the bed. Matter of fact, I'll even hit the couch. I'm not sharing a bed with another chick, especially if nothing's actively happened. I don't want no assumptions of nothing, especially if you got another man. But the only reason I said I don't want you to assume that I'm disagreeing with you. I agree. I mean, I believe what you're saying, only because of two scenarios happened to me in the younger age where one girl, I thought she was the coolest chick ever. We worked together, everything. I thought she was the coolest person ever, right? We hung out. I went to pick her up. I hung out. She's at my place. And then I'm literally like, I think I was low key trying to like hit on her. I don't know if I don't remember the whole detail, but I was very like, being the gentleman of the situation, right? And she comes and she says, I have a boyfriend, like telling like her how her day went. I'm like, you got a man? She's like, yeah. Why'd you here with me? She was like, oh, we're just chilling everything. I was like, nah. I just like, you need to call your man now, talk to him. Like, you need like, so what's your man doing? Oh, he ain't doing nothing. Your man's not doing nothing. You're hanging out with me. You need to go call your man and go hang out your man. We had a whole 3-way phone call, and I was just like, yo, your girl on her way, man. This is crazy. Don't ever let your girl be alone with other dudes like that. That's stupid. And then the second one, and this was actually a girlfriend. This is in high school. We was dating for a long period of time. On my way home, actually was going to my house, but I knew it was late. But I knew my mom, like she had these long ass hours working. So she's coming to the house, and I was like, should I? Because we already had sex, so it wasn't nothing like this the first time. So I was like, should I? And I was like, nah. All right, catch you later. Giving like the long kiss, how high school does, because I'm a fan of the kissing. Get a little long kiss, and she's like, oh, I can come in. I was like, nah, I can come in. Nah. So that's like another one. Turned away respectfully, and that's it. So that's why I say I believe it, because it happens. Shout out to X-Ray. X-Ray say so. Marriage / taking women can't hang out with single friends. I would say this is my thing though, X-Ray, and I'm because I didn't really want to bring too much of this until the conversation for later 8 o'clock, and I'll rehash it. It's fine, but this is my thing with the friends, boyfriend / whatever dynamic. I feel like there should be boundaries on both sides, right? And I understand like the part like, and this wasn't me trying to pick you, but this is how some people put a misconception up there. Like the first part you said earlier, you said, hey, I dated a lot of friends. I dated a lot of my friends, right? Now, if you're in a small town, big city really people don't care because you don't really bump into each other like that. But if the town or city is small, there's like people just go into this whole weird like gossip, he say, she say, which is fine. I wouldn't recommend just like date all your friends, because you at least want somebody close in your circle. Like, hey, if something happens with your life, like moving, bills, family, death, whatever you want, somebody close, even another opposite sex as a friend, a close enough friend, we can say, hey, I need some real feedback, because only person going to give you real good feedback for the opposite is either your dad, your mom, your close uncle, close relatives, or a close friend. Those are pretty much the only two. Strangers is fine with that. That's whatever. But that's just me. So that was my opinion with just the dating friends thing, because I try not to. I definitely don't look for it. Let me date all my female friends, because what happens is, if let's just say if I get with a a woman now, since New York is offering my baby to her. So I guess we're somewhat in a relationship. So we'll use New York for example, right? So let's just say, for example, if I'm dating all my friends and New York comes in the picture and we in this relationship, of course, New York going to know all about my past history because we're together, right? So we have casual conversations. So if New York goes in the beginning stages of our relationship and she sees my friends and she finds out every other or every friend female that I dated, is my friend and I dated, that might be problematic for that female because it's like, okay, so it's like you don't got no dick control, you have no emotional control, some kind of boundaries. Like you got to sleep with every woman that comes across your path. That's literally what the thought process is going to be in her head. So in the same return, reversing that, some dudes, not all, but some dudes going to have that same thought process. Like if they find out especially in the beginning stages, if they're already in it, they'll be like, okay, both will let it pass, but it'll linger over their head a little bit. It's like, okay, we're still good. I'm not saying anything wrong of you, but let me at the same time watch you with a side eye. Like it somehow puts that in their mind. Like, let me watch you with a side eye. So I wouldn't recommend just dating friends. And that's my opinion on that. Says, so married token women can't hang out with single friends. Yes and no. I feel like they need to have boundaries. And again, use New York again, since you want to, that's the baby mama now. So use New York, for example, right? So if me and New York, if I'm accepting New York's like, hey, we are talking, or we are in girlfriend, boyfriend, or we seeing each other, or she's the living girlfriend, or hell, we long distance and she got a copy of my key, right? Or engaged or married. Respectfully, and this is the boundaries, respectfully, I could not let a female friend inside my house to stay the night, or I'm a type of person like I gotta let New York know, especially when it comes to the opposite sex, not because New York might be insecure or not, because she's a part of my life. She's in my bubble now. She's in my space, so she needs to know. But if I'm always bringing females over in the house, again, that weird little thing I said, the back of a person's head, they're going to feel like this might be a pattern, so this might be problematic, whatever. It's cool if you carry yourself as all the time, like, hey, but it's still got to be some kind of boundaries and respect for the opposite sex. So that's just my opinion with that. So I would just say be cautious. That's why I asked New York earlier, like, hey, what's your relationship? She said, no, okay, you're like single, do whatever you want. But if you are the list I gave, if you're just starting talking to somebody with the intent of let me be serious, if I'm dating them, if we're long distance and she got a copy of the key, and if she's long distance, we're active of trying to move forward, then yeah, I would not go out my way to have females over the house. But she will also know that these are people that I knew before her, and the levels of the levels and limits are how our friendship is. And I'm pretty much thinking of one in my mind, but she has her own house, her own property, her own everything. So I would never see her the only female friend. I could never see her popping up at my house like, hey, I need to stay tonight, just for no reason at all. Like if it's a reason, then I got to have a conversation with my girl, because I don't want never come out, even 5 years, like, oh, it's innocent, it's harmless, it wasn't nothing. And 5 years like, oh, okay, so you keeping a lie to me? That's literally what's going to happen. So I wouldn't ever want to put nobody in that situation, and I wouldn't want nobody to put me in that situation either. So that is my opinion on it. New York says, my ex knew I own my studio, and he was so jealous because all the men there, but he's the biggest flirt. Yeah, but see, that's different. I'm gonna leave the flirting part out. That's the difference, though. That's a business. I own my own studio. People's doing things there. If again you own it, so you're gonna happen to be there. That's the difference. But I will also say how you carry yourself there. Now, if you plan the tit for tat, oh, he flirting, so he shouldn't have to say nothing to me, but I'm not doing anything. Okay, fine. But just understand, if you know your man to flirt and you took him in, understand that. I think for men, there is more of a risk to hang out with a girl who has a man, especially when he doesn't know about you. I agree. That's why I kept it more so how I would do. Like I would say, hey, pillows, and that third. Because again, I know a lot of people like to put the emphasis on women, but there's a lot of women who are like, look, I feel disgusted if I just broke up my man today and then I'm kissing and hugging another man tomorrow or a week later when I haven't got this guy in the system. There's women that is about that. I seen them, I met them. There's women like, look, I have a boyfriend, so hey, I'll be in the bed, but at the same time, I got a man. You're not touching me, you're not approaching me. Like they give all the signs, body language, even verbal. Like that is a thing too. No other female would sleep in my house if I'm married, not even with my gang. Oh my. All right. I'm going to have to give you that ring, New York. I'm going to give you that ring. But you too much about the city lifestyle. I'm getting slow. The city lifestyle is played out for me. I've seen it all. X-ray says OFC. Am I don't know what that means. My guy friend, 20 years. We never dated. I respect his boundaries and never tried to take his free time to spend with this girl, and he doesn't have the same. Yeah. Boundaries. And that's pretty much lead up to this one thing. I think I skipped it. This one I thought of. This is a good one.
Did you cheat on me with your ex?
I didn't. When he came over, nothing happened. It was platonic. He texted my mother and asked if he could surprise me. They thought it would be a nice decision to have someone from Texas. I had no part in it until he was actually already at my house. And I'm not going to tell him to fly back home. And to tell you about it would have caused a lot of issues with us.
Did your ex know that you were together with me?
No. You didn't respond to my texts or my calls or anything. How do you think that made me feel knowing that you were extremely upset and that you were completely ignoring me? We've known each other since we were young. You know who I am as a person.
Oh, Lord. That was a good one. That's a lot to think about. All right, we're not gonna make it sad, depressing. Okay, this is a little bit crazy. Y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. Hey, hold on, let me get the shout outs out. Okay, I appreciate you. Anna Rodriguez. Love the name. Appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. It says Holla Gray Pilly. Happy New Year. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. And I'm going to throw it out there. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I just don't care. Merry Christmas. We will have a group conversation tonight at 8 p.m. Can men and women be friends? So you're more than welcome to engage in that conversation here in the chat. So we appreciate you. Thank you. Anna Rodriguez. Love the name. And New York again with the happy birthdays. I think she's trying to troll me right now, but it's all good. Love you. Vulture here from Easy Land. All right. Appreciate you with the mask emoji with the one eye. I feel like this is like some new skin from Call of Duty we trying out here. The new skins from Call of Duty. Appreciate you. Thank you. Again, if you're new, hit the subscribe button. Definitely hit the thumbs up. It helps out. Hit the bell notification so you get all updates and everything else. Because here at the Great Pill Podcast, everything is not black and white. It's gray in the middle with all free thinking and perspective conversations. And we're going to have a great conversation for 8 p.m. Central Time. What you said? I don't know. Was it a weird day at work? I really don't know how to respond to that one, bro.
Oh, okay.
But I do understand that they have. Oh, Yeah, you was going through it. You was going through it. Hey, you know what it is, man. Work is work. Work is work. I don't blame you. My man said he had to put all this on because work is just hectic. All right, let me know what y'all guys think about this one because I thought it was very weird. Actually, I had this conversation early when I logged in when I said about women with filters, just people with filters, period, or just being yourself, loving yourself. So let me know what y'all think about this.
Who won this challenge?
I got broads in the line. I got broads in the line.
The catfishing is real. The catfishing is real. I don't even know if she stuffed the bra. I don't know if that's real at the bottom, but just to make up the hair on both ends. Explain this to me, please.
Who won this challenge?
I got broads in the line. I got broads in the line.
Who won this challenge?
I got broads in the line. I got broads in the line.
Who's doing this? Who's doing this? Confess. Who's doing this? We need to know who's doing this. Who's going out to these clubs like this? Who's going to these clubs like this? And just lying. At least you're like, oh, the second one. At least like the second one. All right. You did better? Okay, shout out to you. Who's doing this? Stay out these clubs, these bars, Walmart stores. Insecurities is deep here, people. Insecurities are deep. This is pure example of entrapment. Okay? And for the fellas, if y'all that silly to fall for something, let's go on the left. The woman on the left. You see all this gloss on the lips right here? You got the red lipstick and the gloss. The eyeliner look like it's more stuff going around the headlights than anything else. If you're falling for this, you get what you deserve. Okay? You get what you deserve. This is a lot going on here. I don't know. I don't know where the boobs come from because let's play that back. Okay. She got boobs, but she's a push-up bra. See it when she go up? She got boobs. It's a push-up bra. Still got boobs. Push-up bra. Boobs. Boobs, boobs, boobs. There you go. See that? That's crazy. Speaking of fake and phony, anybody see this? Shame on Beyonce. Shame on Beyonce. Look at what Beyonce doing. Just mimicking everything everybody's doing, claiming it's her own. That's not cool. Shame on you, Beyonce. Shame on you.
This is what you come to Miami for! This is what you come to Miami! This is what you come to Miami!
That is a town boy.
What? You think I'm still got your name tatted on me? I got your name tatted on me!
Look, you gotta stop, all right? Relax. Nobody told you to get my name tatted on you. Now you look stupid with my name tatted on your back. Relax. Come inside. Because he's not leaving and you're not leaving either.
This is what you come to Miami for? This is what you come to Miami?
Stop.
This is what you come to Miami?
That is a town boy. Stop.
What? You think I'm still got your name tatted on me? I got your name tatted on me!
right? Relax. Nobody told you to get my name tatted on you. Now you look stupid with my name tatted on your back. Relax. Come inside. Because he's not leaving and you're not leaving either.
She said, "You not leaving?" Yeah. She said, "You not leaving, and neither are you." She said she got that good cookie. Nobody's not going nowhere. He got all the tats of her name everywhere. I wonder, you know what? I'm not wondering. That is bananas.
Move, you gotta fuck it up, not the one who make the rules. Left, right, let me see you do it. Left, do it, right, do it, left, do it, right, do it, left, do it, right, do it, left, do it. Move, you gotta fuck it up, not the one who make the rules. Left, right.
Yo, who's a lawyer friend like this? Who's a lawyer friend like this? Just roll up and then defend their friend. Just, I don't care. This is my friend. I'm gonna defend them, no matter the risk, no matter the cost, no reward at all. If my friend do something wrong, I'm defending him either way. If my friend F's up, I'm defending him either way. If my friends say the most reckless stuff, I'm gonna defend them either way. Who is doing this for their friend?
Do it, left, do it, right, do it, left, do it. Move, you gotta fuck it up, not the one who make the rules. Left.
The comments is wild. One person says the movie name. Everybody like, "You idiot! This is not a movie. It's a series from Martin." That's crazy. Somebody actually thought this was a movie. Oh, speaking of the filters.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
And that's pretty much my main response to everybody that has these filters on. I apologize. I'm not a fan of the filters. Not a fan of filters. Like, I get it's fun, but if you're living with filters on and somebody hits you up and you have those filter ons, they're gonna expect you to look like that filtered in real life. They're gonna expect you to look like filters in real life. And there's one filter too. Let me think of this person. I can't. Let me find them. I got a filtered person. The ultimate filtered person. The ultimate filtered person. Nobody got no fights with this filtered person. This is the most filtered person you will ever see in a land of filtered people. Filtered, filtered, filtered. Filtered. Everything fake. Filtered. Filtered. Where are we going with this conversation? And she got a twin. Filtered twin. Too much filters going on. There's no need for it. Too much stuff going on. If you are a Star Wars fan, shout out to you.
How you doing? What's going on over here? Okay. Yo, what up? Yo, what y'all doing? What's going on over here? Okay.
I want one. I want one. Alicia says, I'm telling the judge I need new console. Yes. What's going on TikTok? Is that even coming up?
Government name. I told you about doing this shit, homie. Franklin.
What's up, nigga?
Nico.
What's up, TJ?
What the fuck y'all doing here, homie? It's supposed to be only one Grand Theft Auto series in this bitch.
And who told you that shit?
OGS, bitch. Video Game House told me that shit.
Well, GTA 5 got the most sales out of all the GTA games, so you need to get your ass up out of here.
Franklin, San Andreas came out way back in the day, and we still sold more than every game back then. What are you talking about? Orange Grove Street.
And our shit came out in 2013, and we still relevant, so what you saying?
Nico, what the fuck you been with this nigga all day, and he just...
All right, it's a lot of F's and N's out there. A lot of F's and N's. Find that really decent. Besides that, how was everybody New Year's? I know we're screaming Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. How was everybody New Year's? How was everybody New Year's? Anybody get out and party? Did we just relax at home? Did most people do like I do, work for like most of that time? Like, how was our New Year? Yeah, the RC World Cursing. Jay says, spent my New Year's doing car repairs, saving money. Okay. What would you which vehicle you was repairing? Something you own, just like a special side project? Okay, just says cheap mechanic 1 at 360 for the lab. Yeah, that's pretty much happened with I guess since it switched from like my jet. I had like the what's that? Spark plugs need to get changed. Only the spark plugs need to get changed, but they want to do the spark plug, the wires, plus the I forgot the little box that comes up to it too. They want to do all that. I think it was like it's gonna charge me for like $600 something bucks for it. And I was like, what? This is when you use YouTube, right? I looked it up, found all the parts, how to get the right parts, how to do it, all the tools for it. It cost me, the spark plug is pretty much the most expensive. So it probably cost me, I want to say maybe 60, 80 bucks. And I'm like an overthinker. So I watched like the collaborative, the main 2-3 videos for that specific vehicle and how to do it. I probably watched it all night. And then when I got up in the morning, it took me maybe 35 minutes just to get it done. And then just for the heck of it, I just went ahead and just added a whole new filter, oil filter and another filter. So it took me like 35, 40 minutes and like 60, 80 bucks. And that was it. I'm not spending $600 when I can that was crazy. That was crazy. So I would recommend people, like, if you can actually follow steps, go ahead and take your vehicle to the shop to get a look over, a deep little deep dive. What's it called? Analytics on your vehicle. I'm down for that. That was it to look at it like $80 to look at it, and then they'll tell you what's wrong with the car. Then you had right there make a decision. Like, look, obviously you don't got the tools. Like, let me replace the whole engine, so that's on them. But if they're telling you something like a spark plug change, changing the oil, something like that. And you're like, $1,000 to do that? Man, let me go find these. Yeah, diagnostic. Thank you. They're doing a whole diagnostic like $60-$80. That's worth it. I'm fine with that. Like, go ahead, look at it. Tell me exactly what's wrong with it. Because you tell me what's wrong with it, then you come around to another $60, $80, $800 plus the $60, $80 that you're looking at it. That's not happening. That is not happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and start, because they got the actual free on YouTube, actual mechanics that do whole deep dives on how to one step and the other, baby steps to show you how to take care of your vehicle the proper way. I learned how to like change. Half of it was YouTube, the other half was like another friend mechanic of mine. But man, I'm not spending those $600-$800 to do some simple stuff I could do myself for like in less than an hour. Crazy. That's money in my pocket. Hold on. I'm just to make sure. Cheap repair, cheap mechanic, 1 in 350. Okay. Do you know what kind of repair you was doing to your vehicle, Jay? If you don't mind me asking. All right, well, wait for Jay to answer that question. React to this a little bit, and then we'll keep it pushing. Unless he did react. Changing the wheelbarrow bearing under the brakes. Wow. I need to see that, because that's something I've never done or even seen. That's a lot. Kudos to you. And he said he wanted to charge you $800. Oh, he said the cheap mechanic wanted $350 for the labor. Oh, so how much were the parts? If the labor is $350, how much was the parts? And was this a name brand or a local mechanic? Like Pep Boys? Oh yeah, you good. yeah, you good. And knowing you probably found a part like Paradise with warranty and everything cheaper than that, or probably saved you $50 off the part plus warranty where you shop at. Because I know if you got like some place you shop at, you instantly get warranty for the parts you buy. Yeah, that's crazy. Hold on. Changing the wheel bearing under the brakes. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that one. I'll make sure I remember that. Look into that one. Maybe something I need to know.
Slide brought it down. You're a big landslide fan. No, but so I'm recently out of.
I'm sorry, I'm nosing. I'm trying to figure out what she's drinking. I don't know. I'm not saying it's beer, but
A 5-year relationship as of a few months ago wasn't my decision. I'm working to make peace with that, but I know it'll take a little while. There was no one in the wrong on either side, just an epiphany she had that I wasn't it, which weirdly makes it harder. So I'm not looking to date anytime soon until I'm done doing some work on myself, but that's not my main issue though.
Good.
This breakup and everything that came with it resulted in so many other parts of my life falling apart. This has happened in a lot of ways, for example, going from living in a house to a studio apartment, but the thing that's been affecting me the most is friendships. I moved to my city with my ex 3 years ago, and our lives became so intertwined over the years. Most of our friends were other couples, and we were almost always invited to or included in events as a unit. So since the breakup, these friends have been kind of awkward toward me, if not totally silent. Based on Instagram, it looks like they're all continuing to hang out the way we always did, excluding me.
Yep.
I'm really kicking myself for being so spoiled with my ex basically running our social calendar. I wonder if that would have made a difference. The last time I got out of a relationship, I was 25. I had more single friends than I could count to help me get back on my feet. I was out with my friends getting beers the night of my last breakup. In a lot of ways, getting out of that relationship opened a ton of doors for me with making new friends. I had no problems just going out and seeing where the night took me, as the world was my oyster. But now I'm 33 and it feels like someone just hits the reset button.
Cool.
On top of this, my family's on the other side of the country. My friends from my past city, college, and hometown are all on the other side of the country as well. Even then, they've all moved on with their own lives and relationships. I'm not sure what I would say if I called them up. I feel so alone. People talk about
Say hello. Say hello. You know how many of my friends are scattered all over the globe? Like, I understand where she's coming from, which was explained a little bit earlier. All of my scattered globe. Like, some is was in the army, some went straight to college, some like relocated. I relocated. Now I see, like, so it's now like, we're pretty much got a little tight knit through social media, only mostly on Facebook. So anybody that's on Facebook actually know me. So it's like those are the ones I have there. But yeah, just say hello. If they posting, hit the little thumbs up or the heart button or whatever emoji, and then that'll be your way to end. Just say hello. It's not that serious. I had a cousin I haven't seen like in 10 years. And we was like the bestest of friends. And then I went to visit. It was just like nothing ever changed. That's it. And we back on that same, like, I'll see you when I see you type deal. But I know if I call them and text them, hey, hello, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, we'll be right back on that same track. So yeah, just say hello.
About loneliness is in not having a boyfriend or girlfriend, but no one talks about loneliness, not having anyone that can come with being single in your 30s. It really sucks. I know I've rambled a lot. I'm in a bad place, but I guess my big questions and advice needed is around how to get back on my feet. How do I make friends among a sea of people my own age who are out of the world is my oyster, let's see what happens tonight stage? Is there a way to get back?
Easy, because I literally lived that, probably still is for the most part. Appreciate you, Alicia. Thank you. Says I have friends I haven't spoken with 2 years, but we never skip a beat. Yeah, I think I don't know, maybe she just feeling some kind of way. So I guess because of the breakup. So she's like, oh, all my what, I don't want to put the same comparison, but it's like I had a cousin, right? He was in this 17-year marriage. It just ended. So now he does like the same thing she says. Now it's a reset. So when me, him, and another cousin, we all hung out, had like the guys hang out, went to dinner, saw a movie, and we kind of like brought this. We kind of had the conversation, right? Like, the why, hope everything okay. And his response was to us for not reaching out was he felt ashamed because he felt like he was doing so good for our success in his marriage that he felt like the fact that it ended, he didn't want to be judged. And I was like, man, F that chick. Who cares? Like, you still family, man. We don't care. Like, you still good. So we just pretty much just like tied it all in. Like, we're good. You're more than welcome to call, text anytime you want to. And that was it. Then after we even just did like a little group thing together. And even after the fact, like, I'll just casually reach out, like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? That's it. But even still, I never like took any offense. Let's say, for example, if I put a month in of reaching out to him and then I don't barely hear from him, I never took it personally. I just kept keeping him the comfortable mindset of there's people out there that's gonna say hellos, it's gonna be, open arms, one welcoming to you. So that's it. So but as far as her, the advice for her, the question she's asking, shout out to Alicia. Alicia said people tend to isolate themselves. Yeah, I do that a lot. Like, I'm a homebody, work at home. If I go somewhere, I'm going somewhere straight to where I need to go. Come out. I think me and Ruby's even said it before last time. We were very bad, which is a habit started developing on me for a minute. Very bad at like sending people text messages or making a casual phone call. So I just been very bad at that. Even people like I know, like, hey man, I've heard from you. Like, hey, sorry. So I will literally make an opportunity, like a checklist, like, hey, let me reach out to this person. Let me say hello. So, but yeah, that's it. Elise says he lost some self-worth. It was all in her. Yeah, it was on her. He's very successful, got everything going for him, but he just felt like that aspect, like his children is like adults now, basically. Like their next step, one is in college, the other one's looking at schools, and they're just like now it's the baby one, so they're just waiting on the baby, just like flop their wings. So I think that's where everything else he felt like he was successful at, except for that one thing because it failed. So he felt like he was a failure. He lost a part of his self-worth. So therefore, he didn't want to reach out like, okay, whatever. But he was literally talking to two dudes that single that been back and forth relationship, not married. Well, the other cousin, he did the married thing, didn't work out. So, but we saw all the good and bad on both ends. So we're just like, hey, you're good either way. Even if you're family, not family, you're good either way. Still reach out, still keep in touch. Don't feel like this is a failure, and we're not even putting blame on her, which technically she was the fault. But even if it doesn't work out, just still understand there's life, moving forward. You got to understand that. Excuse me. At least says, but the problem with the suffering is silence from men. Yep. But as men, we still reached out to him when he finally brought it up. But this woman right here, let me go back a little bit.
Make friends among a sea of people my own age who are out of the world is my oyster. Let's see what happens tonight stage. Is there a way to get back to my old friends? And should I, even if I could, should I do something drastic like move? Any ideas?
Before he responds, I will not go out my way and just move to relocate to be close to my friends because time went on by. Time went on by. Like I remember all the good times, elementary, high school. After that, in the town and area you live in, like I remember all them good moments. But everybody's not the same people that we was back then moving forward. So I would not go out my way just to relocate to another state and town where all my friends used to hang out and roam at. And two, I don't know what's going on in their life neither. They might be moving. I moved there, then they're moving. They family, house, and kids. So if you're gonna go that extreme, are we really gonna sit there and hunt and make a list of all my friends back in the day if they're gonna move, they got family, friends, kids, all that stuff, just to set up a weird dynamic to force myself in a bubble of comfortability? That's crazy. I'm not doing that. And then as far as the new friends, if you was in a relationship and you wasn't trying to slowly make new friends because you really you were so hung up on the main guy, and I get it. I want mine to be all mine to me, and she for me for her. I get it. You're in that relationship and you're like, yo, F the world. I get it. But if you had that type of dynamic, you had a group of friends and a good support group of friends or some family members, and somehow you just like, not saying in a negative way, you just cut it off, but somewhere where just separated that, and now you're in a relationship and the relationship ended. So now you're like, man, I really missed that support. That's fine. I think you should already slowly start building a new support with friends, whether it's coworkers or if it's a family member near you. Like I feel like I got more questions for her. I got more questions, but yeah, I think you should have built that group. But it's not a fail. Currently now, just slowly start building up that friends. Like matter of fact, let's keep it 100. Start with loving yourself. And this is a problem with a lot of people. Start with loving yourself. Me, myself, and I. I remember back in the day, if it was a movie or something I wanted to do, I'm a big foodie, I just go and do it. And then I had people for the most part were like, yo, you going to movies by yourself? Yeah. You going to the dinner by yourself? Yeah. Oh, you going to do? Yeah, why not? I love me, myself, and I. Perfect. So if she want to find that friend group, whatever, start with those three people, me, myself, and I. Once you start building that relationship with those three people, it's not like you automatically finding friends, but friends will start coming around you. If that makes sense, you start focusing on you, working on you, start doing things that interest you. Like, hey, let me change and switch it up a little bit. Exactly, Alicia. Exactly. Self-care is very important. Start doing that. You'll be amazed and surprised what other friends you come and follow in direction. And I'll give you an example, like like healthy lifestyles, right? Let's just say you start doing a healthy lifestyle. You'll be amazed at how many different type of people you'll meet, and then they'll become your friends. Just going to the gym alone, just going to like some dance exercise, just going out to some special events, you'll find certain friends and start slowly building on that. They don't have to be your besties, they don't have to be like your closest best friends, but they could just be casual friends. Even if you moving in a new town, usually most people just like it's so welcoming, like, hey, I see you're the new neighbor in town, so hey, we having something going on next door or down the block because Crystal husband always, cook the best ribs in town. That literally happens like that. Yeah, art class. That's another one too. Go out, find events in your area. Like I do this, I used to do this a lot. Like if I was doing road trips, I'll like literally be between Facebook used to be a big source. If you look up like local events in your area, Florida had like this in Panama City, Florida had this they still do it every year. The tequila tasting event where you can like they have like different shots. You can buy like a shot per ticket, and the taco that you technically buying for the drinks, but they had tacos. It was like tequilas and tacos. So when you go there, you got like 50 tickets. You get different types of shots of tequilas you want. Plus, you get as much of the tacos. And I was like, this sounds good. You just go there, hang out. You'll be surprised at who the people you meet and who might casually conversate with you. You might get another date out of it. So that's my thought. Hey, shout out to the real. Appreciate you. Thank you. We are going to have a group conversation at 8 o'clock, which is about 2 hours from now. Group conversation. The topic will be: can men and women be friends? Can men and women be friends? So that's going to be a topic in about 2 hours. So it was a good training topic conversation on Jubilee. So we're going to have that conversation. I'd like to hear everybody's perspective on that one. She said, yes, it makes perfect sense. Take an art class. Yeah, be very proactive outside the world. Yeah, I have met 8 gym friends. Was because we locked his keys in the car and I helped them like 1 in the morning. Yeah. What's crazy? This literally recently happened was a little bit after Christmas before, where everybody's screaming and cursing and carrying on the YouTube streets. I was at work. Holidays came up. A guy was like, matter of fact, it was a week before Christmas, I believe. A guy came in like, hey, I have a box of chicken. It was like 6-7 bags of what was it, 18 pieces of chicken cut up and about 7-8 bags worth, right? He said, I have a box of chicken. Would you like one? I'm just giving it away. He said, I was charging people for like, I think he said like $40. And I was like, you sure? It's like, yeah, it's like, you always seem like a good guy, blah, blah. And I said, okay, cool. And I went in there, took the box, I put it on the cooler. I said, man, that's a lot of chicken for me to take home. And I was just like, people that I knew that was like I just kept like, the seed was planted to me, free gift. I just gifted to somebody else. Because of that, me and him became like, real cool acquaintances. We'll chop it up from time to time. So that was like one right there. And then the people that I knew and saw that was like really nice, like they would just offer stuff for no reason. The boyfriend, I gave the bag of chicken to the boyfriend, like, hey, if you and your girlfriend, because his girlfriend like always like the social butterfly. So maybe they like a bag of free food. It's like, sure, no problem. That was it. So you find casual friends or just friends on situations like myself and Jay said, like you'd be very surprised. Heck, you just talk about food. That's a good one. Talk about food, talk about music, something your little own personal interest, and somebody might pop up like, oh, me too. And then they might give you some suggestions, ideas. That's literally pretty much was a big idea for me, like the extra road trip. And if somebody said, hey, I think it's great waterfronts, restaurants that serve the best lobster rolls in this part of Florida, I was like, oh, really? I'll go. Look it up. Go have a good time. It might be something like have a casual conversation with a friend. So you never know. Let's Elise says, I do local community painting every week. Is it with the wine? Is it with the wine sipping paints? Yeah, but that's a good one too. I got friends up from high school that still do that. A whole bunch of artsy events. So it was really good. Elise says, when the weather is nice, I go crabbing. Ooh, the people down at the water are awesome. Exactly. See? And even in the South, they're big on like they fishing. They hit the pond and they'll invite you if you want to come. If you can catch what you can catch, and you're good. Exactly, Alicia. Y'all probably sipping that red wine. All right, let's see. Wait, let's see how much time we got. We'll let it drag on for like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, see what they say, then we'll call the night until 8 o'clock.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah.
In 2016. He doesn't know that right now, but this is
a guy.
A blessing and one of the greatest things that's ever happened to him.
Really?
Because you'll find out, like, when really horrible things happen in life, like a divorce, you find out who your friends really are.
Mhm.
And who will call you and, hey, how you doing? Or knock on your door, hey, how's it going? Let's go eat. You know, there's people that say, let me know if you need anything. There's people that knock on your door and say, let's go. I need to get you out of here. Let's go get you some food. Those are the best friends. And I had none like that. He doesn't have anything like that. So right now, the blessing is that a woman he was with for 5 years said, you're not it, which is a blessing because why would you want to be with somebody and to get married and then 20 years down the road, you were never the one. I've been cheating on you. It's better to know now up front than waste time and waste a lifetime. And the friend.
I so agree with that. I so agree with that. I don't know if they mentioned his age, but the way he's saying it, it's like it's either he was young or he was early in the game with the relationship. I so agree with that.
Friends, they never really were your friends. If they're not coming around, checking on you, calling on you, it was her life, not yours, that you're a living part of. So the people that didn't matter in your life are gone. And now it's just you. And again, like he said, maybe he should have took more responsibility with the social calendar. Now he gets to own that. So now he gets to discover himself. He needs to heal. This is going to suck and it's going to hurt, but I've been there. And you're going to have those lonely moments. You have to put yourself out there into the world. Just go to random places. I would go to clubs.
I would not go into clubs. I would not recommend clubs. I mean, that might be the fun one, but it's like, because you're like fortunate, like, yeah, I get a girl. Or you might, I don't know. I would never suggest clubs. I'm thinking, and this literally all the images just going through my head right now, so I apologize. A lot of spots in Jersey I'm thinking of. New York and Manhattan, just that alone. You don't have to do nothing special in Manhattan. Just you can have like $20 in your hand and just like, hey, just hang around. You got the little spot at the stage you just hang out at. There's so many people in and out. You can see some stuff happening. You could just be a people watcher and just chill. Grab you some snacks or whatever food. You got $20. Go ahead, do your thing. Come back and sit and chill. Just watch people just chill. And if you hear something or something goes on, that's it. Yeah, walk through the city. I did the same thing. California was another one. Went out there. I was waiting on some people. I think the one day everybody was like, we was going to meet up. The one day it was just me. I went and called the Uber, went into the Hollywood Boardwalk, grabbing some pizza. Matter of fact, I didn't even plan on getting pizza. I just like, let me do the city walk. Walked up down the city. I saw a spot like claimed they had the best pizza ever. I said, okay, let's challenge accepted. Your boy from Jersey, be up in New York all day, eating all the pizzas, between the two states, try the Philly cheesesteaks, shout out to Philly. I was let's see what Cali got to offer. Man, they had some good slices though, I ain't gonna lie. But it was an experience. So I just walked up and down, saw some things. I didn't really do too much of the picture taking. Just walk up and down, had some slices, saw some other entertainment stuff going on. I think I walked a little bit too far out because I was like, dang, that looked like a little bit of the raunchy side of the block. So I came on back, hung out there for a few more hours, and went back to the hotel, then called the night until I met up with everybody. So yeah, it was an experience. But I would not suggest no club. I would not suggest no club.
myself, and I don't know if I told you this story. I would go to clubs because I go, what do women find attractive? What's the best dancer? How do guys dress nowadays? So I went to a club, and I remember going to like women. I go, ladies, I'll buy y'all drinks in a second, but I have a question. I've been married 16 years. I don't know what handsome is to what's attractive to y'all. Can y'all point to me what guy in here is the best dressed looking man? And they go, really? And I go, who's the best dancer? I want to learn from him. And they just, women were going out of their way to help me. And they go, well, first off, men don't dance no more. And I'm like, really? She goes, look out there. What are they doing? I'm like, they're just standing, holding their drinks. And what are the women doing? I'm like, they're just grinding in front of them. No, nobody dances anymore. You want to go see dancing, go to a country bar. I'm like, okay.
Yes.
I went to a country bar, and that's when I learned how to two-step. And I'm
Heck no, I ain't going to no country bar, man. First of all, sir, I'm black. Okay, let's throw secrets out there now. I'm black. Now I'm not gonna say there's not no two-steppers is black, but okay, the odds of me going by myself to a bar, talking about two-stepping in a country bar, ain't no way. Ain't no way. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna put that out there. There's a lot here. That's a lot here. Let's go.
Holding their drinks and learn from him. And they just, women were what handsome. So I went to a club and I remember going to like women. I go, ladies, I'll buy y'all drinks in a second, but I have a question.
I'm not buying everybody no drink, but he got it. Handle your business.
I've been married 16 years. I don't know what handsome is to what's attractive to y'all. Can y'all point to me what guy in here is the best dressed looking man? And they go,
first of all, I appreciate him just being straightforward, acts on the women. I appreciate him just being straightforward and just ask them so he get their opinion. And obviously they was very transparent and honest. So shout out to the women.
Really? And I go, who's the best dancer? I want to learn from him. And they just, women were going out of their way to help me.
I'm gonna put y'all on some game right now, ladies. Well, to the fellas. The fact that he did that, he wasn't, his attention was, hey, I need to know, I'm in a rough patch. I just want to just be direct, honest. There's no way I can lose. We're just asking a straightforward question. Women find this attractive. Women will find this attractive. I bet you somewhere out that group of women that he asked, they either flirted with him, asked him out, offered themselves to him. Fellas. And I don't even put out game. I don't even speak on game. I'm just telling you, that right there would make a woman like, oh, he's cute, he's attractive. He was being so transparent, so genuine and honest. And he was being vulnerable. Not the crazy, a lot of vulnerable. He was just being just vulnerable enough. And I bet you, if not all, because everything is not an absolute, but I guarantee you, majority of women, like, yo, I could date him. I could sleep with him. I could hang out with him. Matter of fact, I got a friend or a cousin I could hook him up with. Yeah. He didn't want to be like, he wasn't saying, let me mimic what everybody else doing, because they made a list. He said, hey, what do you see? I see the guy holding a drink. I see the guy laying in a bar, which is true. They still do that. This is what the guy's doing. So instead of me mimicking what the guy doing, I see a whole bunch of women chilling. Let me just ask them directly. And hey, you know what? So I won't waste, y'all feel like I'm wasting your time. Let me buy you drinks, which I feel the drink part coming in, but I personally would not be buying up drinks. A whole bunch of women on clubs. And how many women are there? That's a lot of money wasted. I'll just directly ask, like, hey, apologize, ladies. I just came out of a relationship, 16 years. I got to ask an honest question, so please don't hate me or laugh at me. And I'll just go ahead and shoot the question. And then we'll take it from there. Fair enough. Yeah, it do works, Alicia. They don't know. They ain't about that life. That's why I stay home, because I know I'm a demon. If I step out them doors, it's a problem. I stay home. Work at home.
And they go, well, first off, men don't dance no more. And I'm like, really? She goes, look out there. What are they doing? I'm like, they're just standing, holding their drinks. And what are the women doing? I'm like,
hold on, what are you drinking, sir? I look It looked delicioso. What are you drinking?
Just grinding in front of them. No, nobody dances anymore. You want to go?
Hey, unless you at a island Jamaican spot, man, the best grind dances ever. So let's not hate on too much of grind now. Shout out to my Haitian and Jamaican and West Indian community out there, man. They're doing some good grinds.
Was he dancing? Go to a country bar. I'm like, okay.
Yes.
I went to a country bar, and that's when I learned how to two-step. And I'm like, when did Footloose become a country song? It's like it was. So-
Footloose was badass, sir. Footloose was badass. Just saying, Footloose was badass.
So different. I'm like, it's a dance song before. Anyway, but I went out there and I met people, and before you know it, people like, hey, stay around. And it just happened. And it was awkward at first, but you have to put yourself back into the world. And now, because of your partner planning everything, what do you want to do? I like comic books at the time, comic book movies. So I went to Comic Cons and I just went out there and like, okay, I got nowhere to go. Do y'all need volunteers? Yeah. Can you?
Bro, this is literally the suggestion we were saying. Find the events that add up to your own social dynamic. Like if he just said, I do comic books, I do this. Okay, go find those events. People will gravitate to you. Or he just said, he even went the extra step. I put myself out there. Hey, do you need volunteers? That's crazy. That's all you have to do. Like, I get it. Take the time out to heal, to get over the past breakup or divorce. I get it. But at the same time, you still got to live your life. It happens. Everybody go through heartbreaks and mistakes. And some people suffer from it. Yeah, exactly, Alicia. Find your lane. And you don't have to stay there. That's just a perfect opportunity to get out a little bit. You can expand on that just a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. That's a good step.
You go, they gave me a shirt and I was volunteer. Then it ended up climbing the chain and ended up being Robert England's assistant. So I started meeting my people and started doing things I wanted to do and just discovering me. And it's terrifying. It's scary. It's lonely. But I look back at that as the greatest period of my life. And if anybody's listening and you've lost everything, it's a reset and you finally get to do what you want now. That is your past. It was wonderful while it lasted. Learn from it. Don't dwell on it, but grow from that. Now go do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Whatever you always mentioned and your partner said, no, I don't want to do that. Now you have no one holding you back.
Facts.
Do it.
Facts. Yes. The boy is dropping some gems.
And just you get to, it's beautiful how life, when it takes things away, but it gives it back to you. Like I lost all my friends and all of a sudden I would get friends who I hadn't heard from like in 5 years. I bump into them like, hey, is this the way the universe works? Like it takes a friend and then brings the one that you haven't seen. It's a beautiful thing. Just go out there with positive energy and be pleasant. If you're heartbroken and mad, you got to work on that. But be a pleasant person to be around because people like positive energy and work on yourself and discover who you are and take advantage of the situation. I'm sorry you're going through it, but it's a blessing in disguise.
I like that. Ending off on a real good note. I really like that. I'll probably reacting to a lot of more of his content because there's a lot of good insights on some stuff. A lot of good insight. Yeah, it really was. Because everybody claim they want solutions, but they don't really talk about it. He's one of them that speak about solutions, the beginning, middle, end. I like to bring up solutions, even though it might get a little engaging. But yeah, that was a really good one. All right, ladies and gents, appreciate y'all. We will be back at less than 2 hours. Well, actually in 2 hours, because we sometimes be late, and it's not my fault. All right, when it's my fault, I'll let y'all know. When it's my fault, I will let you know it's my fault. Yeah, he was definitely solution-based. He stayed on it. That's how you're supposed to do. Like, hey, this happened. I went through it. I gave a comparison, and this is what I did to move forward. So that's how it's supposed to be. You just can't sit there griping and harping and accent, which is the weird thing too. I don't understand this. Like, let's just say, and I'll use Alicia for example. If I put Alicia, one woman, on a panel, and then it's like other men there, half the men could be married, the other man could be single, the other man could be incel. So, but at the same time, all Gagwa men is accent harping and accent one woman, multiple questions. That is weird. Like, that woman give you an answer on y'all projected whatever issue passed isn't going to justify and speak for every woman out there. Like, it doesn't work like that. Really, Alicia? Really, Alicia? We're going out like that? Went on a positive note and went in for a petty note. So, welcome to the Gray Pill Podcast. Catch y'all guys later in about 2 hours, where we will just be discussing about can men and women be friends, and we'll see how that relationship, how that goes. Just for the heck of it, if Poppy ain't doing damn right, invite Poppy, because I know his answer on that instantly. I know his answer. So, catch y'all guys later.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.